Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody is having a fantastic Tuesday evening. I figured I'd jump in a little bit earlier than normal, say hi, because there are a lot of people here beforehand. So I wanted to say welcome in. Hi to developer Rowan and Gamey Katie, Masuo, Medic, Tarufai, Guillotine Danny, Freezes, Jaguar, Pingu. So many friendly faces. We got a really fun tournament matchup tonight, I think. I was just talking to Medic, my co-caster, who I'll pull in a minute here. There's going to be some heartbreak, I think. Some fan favorites, right? We got Game & Watch, a classic staple of the stream. Always got lots of predictions for him. We got Sonic and Steve, also fan favorites. We got Ridley, who's had a pretty dominant performance whenever he shows up. We got Dr. Mario back for more. We've got some lesser seen individuals like Peach and Snake, Diddy Kong. Seems like it could be a fun one tonight. Degaboo, welcome in. Medic sent you here. You can blame him for your actions. I will do so. Sponsor at your own risk. Gamey Kitty chooses Ridley. I mean, I, RidleyGM, would also probably sponsor Ridley. I actually think, looking at this bracket, I don't really want to... I want to be able to enjoy the left side of the bracket without worrying too much about the outcome. I mean, look at how fun it is. As long as Crom gets eliminated right away, like, at least all the other fighters are pretty fun, right? I feel like we always have Crom, we always have Byleth, but this time we've got female Byleth, sponsor number 10. Something that just sounded like a cannon just fired outside your window. Was it a cannon? Wow. I'm muted in depth. Yeah, no, I haven't pulled you in yet. Sorry. Sorry, I guess I maybe said that I would pull you in, but I didn't. Here, I'll do it right now. Say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Smash Tournament. Very, very excited to be here today. What a beautiful lineup.
Right? It's pretty exciting. Welcome in.
Oh, this is wonderful. I can't wait to continue working with you on those sponsor messages. Really glad to see how many people are really excited about those. Also, terribly sorry, Gigantic Pingu. That was my gas. I'm so sorry about the giant explosion outside. We were just testing a few things down here at the Medic Ranch.
Yeah, I'll mention on the note for sponsor messages, obviously these are the custom sponsor messages from last stream, and we have not updated them yet, but Medic is actually working with me to create some more authentic and maybe funny messages, and we're going to flip them around so that it's more like the CPU is fighting on your behalf, which is really what's happening here. So stay tuned for those. I just haven't gotten around to implementing them yet, but we've come up with some good ones.
I'm really looking forward to making more of those and making sure that everyone gets properly represented, because ChatGPT can only do so much.
Very true. Yep. And of course, if anybody else thinks like, oh, I've got a really clever, quip for a fighter, probably related to their lore or their IP in some way, feel free to send it my way on Discord or Twitter or something, and I'll be happy to perhaps implement it. Let me
or
catch
me if you're only connected to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, reach out to Medic, of course. Let me just catch up on these messages real quick. Wish you could sponsor 9, but sponsor 10 will destroy. Byleth is pretty strong. Always makes it towards, the finals almost every time. But you never know. Dr. Mario pulled off an upset last week, so it could happen again. Anything can happen, as we say here on SmashTourney.
I am really, really excited for the matchup here with Mr. Game & Watch, and is that Crom or Byleth there?
That's Crom. We got Byleth on the other side of the bracket.
Okay. It's that is going to be an interesting one. Although definitely, I think Sonic and Minecraft Steve is going to be a meme off for the ages. I'm really excited to see those movesets go up against each other.
I completely agree. I hope that we get an interesting matchup all the way through the left side of the bracket. I think a lot of these matchups could be potentially really fun. Even something like Snake versus Inkling kind of is a fun matchup, you know? I don't know.
Absolutely.
We could see a lot happen here. Also, let me, I'm just going to read through the messages real quick before I lose them, because they're going off my stream. Is my username based on Samus Dragon? It is not. It's actually, Ridley comes from Daisy Ridley. I actually rebranded my online presence back when The Force Awakens came out, and I really liked Daisy Ridley, so then here I am. But of course, most people assume that it's Ridley from Metroid. It's not, but I'm happy to be associated with Ridley from Metroid because I do really like dragons, so there's that.
No, that's absolutely amazing because my username also comes from Star Wars.
Really?
It does, yeah. Everyone thinks I'm talking about TF2 Medic, but no, the 5052 at the end of my username, or 5052 as I pronounce it, is actually the number of my favorite clone trooper.
Really? Oh, that's a nice little bit of trivia. I like that.
Yeah, the little bit of medic lore, and some of my friends have called me medic for a long time because I tend to look after people. But yeah, this is the Star Wars themed streamers hanging out here.
It seems so. That's very cool. Tarify, where is the SmashTourney Discord? So that's a good question. I've kind of put that one on the back burner a little bit, mostly because I'm still focused on the website, and I'm not 100% sure that I want to open up the Discord. I mean, I don't really have that many plans for the Discord. Actually, one of my viewers, Priyal, had mentioned that she was going to potentially admin it, but we kind of have not talked about it since I created it. So, long story short, it may be coming in the future. I don't know if it's the near future or the far future. I would like to get it out because I think it'd be better to centralize the notifications, but that's where that's at. Pingu, here's one for free. Diddly Kong Monkeys, the banana. That's a really good one. I'll probably be using that. Thank you very much.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry, my friend, but you are mispronouncing it. It's Diddy Kong Monkeys, the banana.
You're right. That's more in the spirit of the Smash announcer.
Also, I can't wait. Captain Emo here says, when are they bringing Dr. Oppenheimer into Smash? Which is just a time.
I think that'll be in the next Fighter Pass, which will never come out. But maybe it will. Maybe the movie did enough, and with Nintendo rebranding into an entertainment business, maybe they'll actually pull in some film characters like Oppenheimer.
Oh, yeah, that's actually the next evolution of Disney Infinity. Is it's going to be an Amiibo Festival type game, I'm sure. Can I also just say that I'm more than happy to help organize the Discord if need be.
Cool.
Unfortunately, whatever you just envisioned that I look like based off of Icon Discord mod is probably right. But
all right, well, I'll definitely keep that in mind. I appreciate the offer.
Mushroom.
We are at 10 minutes, so I'm gonna actually get things started here. Make sure I'll give you guys a couple seconds. If anybody is having any, doubts or second guesses about who they want to sponsor, now is the time. Now is the time to change.
Last call.
Put your support behind the one you think will make it to the end.
Stand in that corner and watch the predictions fly.
Maswo, I also appreciate that. I probably actually will hit you up for that. I appreciate the offer. All right. Well, it kind of sounds like nobody's changing their sponsorships, so I'm actually going to close it up and start our tournament here.
Let's get the ball rolling with our meme match here.
Yeah, maybe probably one of the most memeable matchups that we've probably ever had in SmashTourney. We've got Sonic versus Minecraft Steve. And predictions are open. So, get them in.
Predict 1 for Sonic, predict 2 for Steve.
Oh, man. Everybody is thinking Steve's got everybody. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay, and then
right.
now a couple people start pulling for Sonic, but wow, that was off to a really strong start for Steve. Nobody thinks, well, most people didn't think Sonic could do it. Okay, now it's evening out a little bit, so...
I swear, I better not see anybody go, well, it's because Sonic has proper toes. Like, I swear.
That sounds like perhaps a Pingu comment.
I'm not pointing that at anybody. That being said, definitely, I'm really, really excited about this just because we do have Steve takes a really long time to build up. And we know that Sonic is all about going fast. So I'm really interested to see how well Steve is going to be able to handle himself against this absolutely, the blue blur as far as building up power and being able to use an attack that's going to get him any quick damage before Sonic just runs him into the ground.
Yeah, I mean, I think the split is better now. I think probably Steve, in my opinion, I think Steve's a little bit favored here. The audience clearly agrees. I'm going to close up the predictions. Make sure if anybody has any last minute things they want to change or add, now's your opportunity. Otherwise, closing the predictions and starting the match. Prize Smash number 8. Here we go.
Thank you, Pingu. I will be referring to you as Blue Blub from now on. All right, so we do have our classic Mario map.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I don't think either has a home field advantage here. We got Mother Brain. Well, Steve is kind of stuck in it, it seemed, for a moment there. But actually, the stage design is making it so that Mother Brain's not actually wholly effective. So, but actually, you know what? Steve is stunned. Sonic waited too long. Actually misses the smash attack, but actually had an opportunity to do a lot of damage to Steve there. A little bit. I
cannot believe Sonic missed that.
Yeah, it was a bit of hubris, it seems. Although, okay, they're both fighting for recovery.
Now, this is really interesting, especially when we have Steve showing off his Scottish pride here. And then we have Sonic, who appears to take national pride in running into a wall over and over.
It seems, I mean, he just gave Steve a ton of time to build up his tools. He's at Diamond Tools right now. And obviously Sonic missed the assist trophy, and we got Swirlix stuck kind of in the building, in the castle, not doing anything. And we got Riki, so what's he got? Okay, lots of damage on Sonic. And we got a Bullet Bill. Doing pretty much nothing. Honestly, they're separated. They're fine being apart from each other. And Steve is still only on 33% halfway into this match.
This is really quite shocking, the fact that Sonic is up at this level of damage and Steve is just not taking the hits. The fact that Midna really got him square in the face and we're down one stock on both sides.
Midna actually saved that for Sonic because it was looking really rough, but a quick Elim just tossed off the map. But she's gone now, and we're all even up pretty much. Kind of a shocking turn of events there. I thought Steve was at a mega advantage, and Sonic actually uses his final smash. But really
damage.
Extremely underwhelming. Steve's about to get his final smash, but he's probably going to need a bit more damage on Sonic before he uses it. I don't know that it's going to be a KO. He does land it.
Oh.
Creepers are coming. Maybe the most out of place final smash in the game. Pre-recorded clip from Minecraft. And that's a lot of damage. And obviously this map really favored Steve before. Into the magma block. Sonic is in triple digits. Steve is looking poised to win right now.
I'm really not sure if Sonic is going to be able to figure out where Steve is well enough to get any damage on him.
I don't know, but Alolan Executor honestly not doing too much on this map. We might go to sudden death. Sonic's triple digit damage, it might not matter. Okay, this is really dangerous. Either party can win with one hit. And it's Sonic! Wow.
That's shocking. Oh my gosh, I've never seen this.
It is rare that we get a sudden death, and definitely rarer to start off the night with a sudden death. But somehow the blue blur manages to pull off a win, an upset even.
Absolutely shocking.
I mean, Steve just couldn't finish him off. I mean, Sonic was sitting at triple digits for most of that game, and it was the assist trophy that took out Steve's first stock. So, wow, very surprising. Unfortunately for developer Rowan, who sponsored Steve, that's that. But, you know,
wow.
some people really felt like Sonic had it, and they were right.
You know, to be perfectly honest, we do have... Steve has had a pretty shocking track record as far as SmashTourney streams have gone. So it's not a bad idea to have sponsored him, but this meme matchup, wow! Steve simply was not...
Very true.
Not ready.
Mike, thank you for the follow. Or Mike D, not sure. But thank you for the follow. We're going to move on to match number 2. I'll open the predictions for that right now. We got another really fun matchup, possibly. We've got Game & Watch versus Crom. I say possibly because I think everybody wants Game & Watch to win this one. Maybe Absolutely. Some people believe that Crom can do it, but I think everybody wants Game & Watch to pull off the win here.
The battle of the 2D heartthrobs, am I right?
That is so true. Game & Watch has got to be maybe our most sponsored fighter of all time across all Smash tourneys. I'd love to pull up that stat if I could. Wow, people actually feeling like maybe Crom's got it. It's more evenly split than I thought. I thought people might vote with their heart here and go with Game & Watch.
You know, as I know that many of us have a Fire Emblem character body pillow. What many people don't know, however, is that many Fire Emblem characters have a Game & Watch body pillow. They're all big fans of our 2D platformer boy. I'm frankly really excited here just to see this a sword fighter against a complete wild card like Game & Watch. I feel like you never can really predict what Game & Watch is going to do, and especially with the idea of him going up against another wild card like Steve would be really fascinating. But you know, against these really stern, very like clean cut characters that have like a very singular concept, it's always fascinating to see like, okay, where does that sword fighter take you with such a impossible to strategize around character.
Very true. And you know what? Maybe nothing's going to matter because maybe Game & Watch is going to land a 9 or 2 with this special side hammer. But I'm going to close up the predictions here, and we're going to get this match underway. Most people really feeling like Game & Watch has got it. I'm with them in spirit. I'm not sure I'm with them in reality. But we've got, I know Tarofai sponsored Game & Watch here, so that's one thing to watch.
Oh, coming out swinging!
I don't think anybody's got Crom, so this is an important match for Tarofai.
Wow! Oh my goodness!
Okay, landing some good combos on Game & Watch here.
Wow! And unlike our previous match, they're really getting up in each other's face and seriously trying to pound on the damage.
That is very true. And I agree, this is a bit of a shit Game & Watch level. And there's Game & Watch out already!
Oh my gosh!
Stage hazard damage. Oh, but is Crom gonna die to stage morph? No, he's actually okay, but Game & Watch is at a serious disadvantage right now.
Oh my gosh, Google Crom absolutely wiping the floor with Mr. Game & Apple Watch.
Oh, assist trophy. We got Burrowing Snaglet, Pikmin enemy, as we like to call it on the stream.
What did you just call him?
Aren't they called Burrowing? Is it Snaglet? Snaglet? I don't know. It's something. It's Burrowing something or other.
I believe you'll find that as a hurtful term in the Burrowing Snaglet community.
Okay. All right, we got a Obama Snow. I call it by the proper name, something you don't even do. That's true, but I think Pikmin enemy is maybe a bit more charming. Wow, a nice hit from Game & Watch. That's enough to take out Crom right when he got Final Smash charged up. That's great for Game & Watch. Game & Watch is almost at his Final Smash. He may have turned it around.
Oh my gosh.
Pokeball falls right into Game & Watch's lap, which he throws off the map. We're back onto this map, which has not served Game & Watch very well. Wants to play up on top here. Okay, Game & Watch has got his Final Smash, and he chooses to use it now. And it's
Oh my
completely
gosh.
ineffective, unfortunately, because of the way the map is laid out.
Oh.
And Chrom is on his way to getting the final smash charged up again, which is very dangerous for Game & Watch because it may be that he'll be at the threshold for elimination. Let's see, though. Can he do it? Knocks him into the water. Final smash is charged. Game & Watch doing everything he can, trying desperately to get him off the stage boundary.
Especially with even damage like this.
He manages to hit him! And that's enough.
Oh!
A shocking elimination. I thought he might have gotten tripped up by the map in the same way. But no, he actually caught him on the edge. And
what a clutch!
Unfortunately, for many of you, Chrom actually moves on, not Game & Watch. So unfortunately for Tarufai, that's another sponsor down. But we've got Chrom moving on to face Sonic in the quarterfinals. Pretty surprising,
the blue bad boys.
Indeed, but and speaking of a blue bad boy, Gigantic Pinku is in the lead, 2 for 2 on predictions. Looks good so far, but so many people tied for second. Look at that, everybody's in with 3 points. Everybody is within striking distance for sure, and most people's sponsors haven't even played yet. But on we go. This is a fun matchup too because I don't think we really get to see Snake very often. But we get him now. We get Snake versus Inkling, and Inkling seems to make an appearance in a lot of tournaments here. But honestly, I would say with mixed success. And I think Snake is a wild card. We don't really know how Snake performs, at least within the SmashTourney rule set, right? We've got items on, we've got stage more fun. We don't really know where he fits in the tier list right now. And clearly neither does the audience. We're pretty split.
This is for sure interesting because we have a known infiltrator and covert government operative against a 10-year-old with a super soaker. I really, which, you know, to be fair, the 11-year-old with a super soaker has, like, fought Godzilla, to be perfectly honest. So it's gonna be kind of hard to say which of these is a higher powered character here.
That's true, but I guess Guillotine Danny says, if Inkling beats Snake, I eat my left sock. I think we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to hold you to that one.
Yeah, no, I'll take that bet. Double or nothing.
All right, well, let's see if that's true. We're gonna close up predictions and go straight into match number 3. We got Snake versus Inkling.
It would absolutely be fitting for Chrom and Inkling to win back to back. Speaking of blue bad boys, yeah, absolutely, there they are.
Maybe that's the theme tonight. And Link is blue in our 4th matchup, so maybe that is what it takes. I mean, this seems like a pretty decent stage for Inkling. Can just go back and forth on the ground here, which is clearly what they're doing. And Snake's taking a lot of damage.
This is actually really similar to one of the maps from Splatoon 1, now that I think about it. So it's probably a little bit of a home turf advantage for him.
I would agree with that. And we got Fletchling, which doesn't seem to be doing too much at the moment. It never really does. But Snake is going up. I thought he was just going to try to go off the map all on his own, but did not manage to do it.
Oh, that's right. Tarufai is requesting an all-yellow matchup in honor of their favorite color, which I think is only fair.
Wow, that was an elim. I'm kind of surprised, but I guess it's enough.
Oh my gosh.
Can we do a special tournament where every fighter is yellow in their yellow pigment? We probably could do that. That could be fun. All right, Inkling, can they recover? They can. Is this Prince of Sable that just did a lot of damage to Snake there? Snake's got Final Smash, chooses to use it and misses. No, he doesn't miss. I forgot this is a targeted one.
What is Meowth doing?
And actually manages to hit Inkling, and it's enough because it actually hits twice. All right, so they're both on one stock, surprisingly. Thank you for the kind words, Guillotine Danny. Appreciate it. Okay, and we've got Staryu doing some major damage to Inkling right now, who's got their Final Smash. Will Snake be able to dodge it? Let's see. I mean, well, okay, they're just kind of... They're trying to kite each other right now. We got Legendary Starfy making an appearance from Gamey Katie's last stream.
My favorite.
I mean, let's see. I mean, how effective will it be? I mean, it's kind of playing off the edge. And Inkling can't recover. Inkling willingly jumped off the edge and couldn't recover. We actually get a snake win because of Inkling's misplay.
And now I have to eat 2 socks.
Very, very surprising. But looking at this, we've got Captain Nemo with the snake sponsorship actually now comes out in first. I think this is the first person to actually have a sponsor get a win. So that's very exciting. And congratulations to Captain Nemo. And everybody else looking pretty close right behind. But nobody's perfect for predictions, it looks like. Everybody's missed at least one, and we're only 3 matches in. But I guess that just speaks to the fact that predictions have been pretty split so far today.
Tarufai and I, lifelong friends, are currently off the board.
It's just the top 10. On we move to match number 4. We've got Link in his Breath of the Wild attire, and we've got Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong, I think, is Diddy Kong's second appearance. And Link did just win the Rival Smash that we did the other weekend. So Link has what it takes. Diddy Kong, I don't know.
Well, just like in real life, we did just get it proved to us that backing the blue does not always work out for you.
That's true.
Really interested here in figuring out, do I go with my heart and go for Link, or do I vote against my better judgment and go with Diddy Kong simply because I don't believe in him?
I mean, clearly the audience is struggling with the same thing. 50-50 so far. We got 12 votes in. We got 6 for Link. We got 6 for Diddy Kong. Now we got 7 for Link. Link edging out Diddy Kong a bit. All right, everybody's... Well, the last couple people are thinking that Link's got it. You think it's true? I guess we have to find out. All right, I'm going to close up the predictions if everybody's got them in. Good Links are predictable. That may be true. Match number 4 is underway. I kind of feel like Link's got it. I don't know that Diddy Kong has enough, but we're actually on a classic Battlefield stage, so this is a pretty simple one. Well, I guess it's not. Is it technically Battlefield? I don't know. It's Battlefield setup, so...
It definitely looks like a Battlefield to me.
All right, so, I mean, they're kind of even so far. Oh, they're playing off the map. This is going to be really bad for Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong has a really bad recovery, and that's the first stock down. Link played that really advantageously. He may even do it again, but we're already stage morphing because of one element. Link is going off the... Oh, man, I thought Link almost suicided there, but he didn't. We got Suicune, who actually misses. Kind of a bad placement for Suicune, to be honest.
Now, we do know from competitive play that Link is really, really good at making up ground and about forcing opponents to get into a corner. I'm really excited to see here Link is holding up to that reputation, although he is getting pushed a little bit outside the map, but look at the difference between these two fighters.
Ooh, oh, I mean, yeah, it is. Oh, Diddy Kong can't... Oh, is he saved? No, he's got saved by the stage hazard. He had failed his recovery, but he actually gets saved by the water enemy. And Alucard is doing a bit of damage to Link, actually brings him into the red. We got Dr. Wright now. Can he land it? That was very, very close.
That was shocking.
Diddy Kong actually evens it up somehow. Diddy Kong's got to be really careful, though, here. I mean, he's already currently at a disadvantage. Horrible recovery, but a really good, evening up the odds.
Well, they're not even yet.
True. All right,
and they're
assist
both
trophy.
close to Final Smash.
All right, we got Zero. Probably one of the better assist trophies. Oh, okay, well... Zero, a bit ineffective, but actually comes back. Zero lasts for a long time, and it's enough!
Oh!
Assist trophy elimination for Link. Got really lucky with a few of those grabs. And it's enough.
Everything is absolutely magical when your two favorite blonde anime boys team up.
Indeed, indeed. And now we've got a few Link sponsors. Jaguar up in first now with the Link sponsor, and we've also got Tribal K with the Link sponsor. So both of them rocking a win here. So, yeah, very exciting. Clearly, most people saw that coming. Link had the advantage in terms of votes, and we move on to the second half of the bracket, where we've got another fan favorite. We've got Dr. Mario, who made his debut last week, and went further than expected, and he's back, and he's fighting against maybe one of the toughest competitors that we've had. Granted, with an asterisk, of course, because this is the first time we've had female Byleth show up. We always have the male variant of Byleth, except for today. And even though Dr. Mario got out to an early lead with those predictions, everybody else comes in and shows their support for Byleth. I don't know. It's tough. Dr. Mario's got a great final smash, especially on moving maps. I will always say it. Anything that pushes somebody off the map is really good. That's why Isaac is one of the better assist trophies that we've had. It's just really good to get them away. It's hard for them to recover. I'm trying to say female Byleths are weaker. I am saying we don't know what Byleth is like. Meninist. True. That's me. You all know me. All right, get your final predictions in. We're pretty even up. I know, anything can happen. It's kind of an exciting matchup. Lots of eyes on this one.
Will Byleth cut him down to size, or will Dr. Mario cure your ills?
All right, I'm closing the predictions. We're about to find out. Match begins now. We got Dr. Mario versus Byleth. Look at that. Dr. Mario's got that pink coat on. I'm vibing with it.
Loving the Wario look.
Now, we've got a huge map. I would say this is not good for Dr. Mario. I mean, Dr. Mario has a tiny bit of range with the pills. They don't do a ton of damage. I think Byleth just is going to do a bit more damage, and unfortunately, this large map doesn't really lend itself to a great Dr. Mario ult. But
He's
they're kind
made
of just jumping around.
He's definitely made contact with a couple of the pills, but they've done close to no damage.
That's very true. That's Purple Man. Isn't purple your color? You could perhaps... Wait, what did I say? What did I say? What color coat did I say? Oh, I meant purple. In my head, I saw it and I thought purple. I don't know why I said pink. Even when I said it, I thought I said purple. Anyways, here we go. I apologize for my
Mario's
blunder.
Just getting his plot clean here.
He is indeed. I think he's got a hope for a map switch. We need a stage morph. He's a surgeon. He's a surgeon. You're right.
oh my goodness. Thank goodness for that recovery, that beautiful Super Mario Odyssey style recovery. Goodness gracious, Byleth.
I mean, Byleth's just got extreme range on Dr. Mario, and it is showing right now. But she can't seem to actually get a finishing blow. Obviously, Dr. Mario, man, only at a third of the damage that Byleth has done to him. Almost failed that recovery. And it's actually enough. Dr. Mario goes down. We're going to get a stage morph here, in theory, and we do. And we go to Mario home stage, and this might be enough to just take... No, it's not enough, actually, to take Byleth out. Needed to be a little bit closer to the edge there. But this is where Mario is most comfortable. And he's missing pretty much everything. But, you know what? I take it back. He gets a nice hit there. Oh, stage hazard damage takes out Byleth, and it's all evened up. Are we going to stage morph back to Hyrule? It looks like we may.
Byleth's almost full on her smash meter. I really don't think Mario can take this out.
Maybe not, but this might be okay because he might bounce around the stage and not get eliminated right away. This might be where a big stage is an advantage.
That column.
It's not enough. Unfortunately, a bit of an underwhelming performance for Dr. Mario. Byleth handled that very cleanly.
No hesitation.
And unfortunately, to all those of you who believed in Dr. Mario, his journey stops here. But
wiped him down like a mop. Oh my gosh.
And I see, I guess, Gigantic Pingu had Byleth. Maswo had Byleth, so really great news for them. Unfortunately for Degaboo, who actually backed our one and only resident doctor. Unfortunately, his sponsor is out. But that's okay, because everybody's still within a couple points of each other. I mean, almost everybody in the entire leaderboard is within, 4 points of first place. So keep making those predictions, even if you're wrong. You'll be entered for the raffle at the end as a consolation prize, even if you don't win. But everybody, I would say, still has a chance. And we go on to match number 6. We've got Samus versus Peach. This is a matchup we've never seen before. Peach very rarely in Smash Tourney. I think we've only had her once, if we've even had her once at all. And Samus, we don't usually get Samus. We usually have the Dark Samus variety, who we also have in this tournament, but not just yet. And it looks like people are thinking Samus has got it, and it could be kind of interesting if we could get a Samus versus Dark Samus matchup, which would be the semifinal matchup.
Incredible!
Gold,
Now,
thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
I would say that I'm worried we're going to run into the same kind of issue that we ran into with our last matchup, which is that Samus undeniably has a bigger range than Peach.
That's true.
And is much faster in her ability to close that distance if necessary to deliver some really close punches. I'm not really sure if Peach is going to be able to kind of stand up against that, even though she does have some powerful attacks. I think she's really generally better at mid-range rather than both up close and far away the way that Samus can.
That's true, but you also got to remember Peach's final smash, which she's almost guaranteed to get within this matchup, assuming nothing catastrophic goes wrong here. She could heal up for some of the damage and recover a bit, even if she's a bit behind. So yeah, Gold, welcome in. Before we go into the match, feel free to type !predict, either 11 if you think Samus is going to win, or 12 if you think Peach is going to win. Every prediction you make gives you 1 point towards the leaderboard, and every correct prediction gets you an extra point.
Can we... User Tarofy asks if we can pause for 42 minutes so Gigantic Pingu can relieve himself.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you have to take your phone to the toilet, and I'll be praying for you. But anyways, I'm gonna close up these predictions, and we're gonna get right into this match while Pingu relieves himself. I don't know. I mean, I probably agree, like, with what you were saying. I think Samus has got the range. I'm kind of pulling for Peach, though. I think it could be kind of fun. Have the princess in the final.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
But we've got a home field advantage for Samus here. And, wow, that is a lot of damage right away. I mean, 55% kind of right off the bat, and Peach really has not done much. All right, got a nice turnip throw there. Maybe we'll get lucky and she'll pull up a bomb. But we got Ditto for Samus. So 2 Samuses versus Peach. This is probably worst case scenario for Peach, who was already struggling. But Samus takes some stage hazard damage.
We are largely neck and neck here. This is really exciting. Peach has this really incredible recovery due to her floating skirt. And Samus... Man, Samus with the home advantage and her really amazing height. This is just incredible.
I agree, and somehow the Hammer Bro and Samus combination isn't enough to take out Peach, but that's enough. She just couldn't land and recover fast enough. But we've got an assist trophy for Peach, and it is... I can't even see who it is. Is it Gray Fox? Looks like it. So this is one of the better enemies, and actually reflects projectiles, which is advantageous because, of course, Samus is using projectiles all the time, and it's enough to actually even it up. Peach is going to use the final smash now. Actually doesn't put Samus to sleep, and Samus is going to eat up the Peaches there. That is not great, unfortunately. And we've got Princess Sans locked in that cage up top.
Find me. You just never know what you're going to find up here.
Samus got the Peaches. Did I do some studying? I did do a little bit of research because I sounded a bit foolish last time when I didn't know anybody. We got a Master Ball in play. It's Keldeo, probably maybe the best mythical Pokemon. Peach is in serious trouble now. Final Smash lands, and that might be enough.
Oh!
Actually, she's just gone. Keldeo knocks her out of the Final Smash, and that's it for Peach.
Absolutely Gaster blasted off the map.
Yeah, okay, so unfortunately, that was just a very lucky Pokeball for Samus, and Peach could not do anything about it. So unfortunately for Hyperactive BS, his sponsor loses out now too, but we've got Samus moving on, which means Samus has a very... I mean, Samus is going to play against Byleth, so, I mean, that's a tall order in itself, but if Samus can advance to the semifinals, we've got a 50% chance that she'll match up against Dark Samus or Ridley, so... we'll see if we get a fun little sort of meta matchup with that.
That is definitely exciting.
And Gigantic Pingu and Jaguar tied for first place with 12 points each as we go into the last match of the round of 16. We've got Roy. Oh, I'm sorry, not the last match. Oh, man, we've got 2 matches left. I jumped the gun. So this is the 7th match. We've got Roy versus Ganondorf. Roy's our boy, says Thermal Pollution. I don't know if you want to say our. It seems like most people are believing in Ganondorf here.
You know, we are definitely not going to deny you your love of anime boys with a sword. I truly believe that it is your goodness gracious right to love your anime boys with swords. I know I do. But when it comes to SmashTourney, Ganondorf has historically been very strong. When it comes to competitive, Ganondorf is historically very strong. I'm just, as you know, he does have a bit more range being a sword fighter, but Ganon, I really would be very shocked.
Ganon is a strong hitter here. And how many wins does Ganon have? I don't know if Ganon has ever won in SmashTourney, actually. In stats, I don't know if he has any match wins. The only time I can distinctly recall him playing was in the Rivals tournament against Link, but of course Link went on to win that tournament, which means Ganon went on in the first round. So Ganon, not a strong performance. Roy definitely has made it kind of far in some of these matchups. So
I apologize for my misinformation.
Well, that's okay. We're gonna move on though. We're gonna get started with this match. Let's see if people are right, if they're really feeling Ganon. I mean, personally, despite Ganon's sort of poor performance in past tournaments, I do think he has the edge here. Every hit from Ganondorf is going to pack a powerful punch, so...
Why do we have an edging joke in every single matchup?
That's a great question.
Actually... Ganon is one of the main enemies in the Legend of Zelda franchise. And we are on the ARMS map, which is one of my personal favorites since it is a little bit of a clone of the Pokemon Stadium map. And I absolutely love the music that we get on this stage, and especially with Legendary Starfy hanging out up on top. Goodness gracious, they are really getting in each other's faces on this one.
You miss Ganondorf in Smash when he would show off his sword in a taunt but not have a single sword move. That is true. That is actually really funny. And Ganondorf already gets rid of Roy. So already a stock advantage. We got a stage morph onto a gigantic map. And, I mean, Ganondorf already has Roy up to a higher percentage. Roy's got Final Smash, though. Could get an Elim on Ganondorf if he lands it. And missed. Just barely. That's bad news for Roy. Ganondorf already still has less percentage on his first stock than Roy has on his second. Roy is running away. He's got the right idea. He's out of there.
Goodness, I can almost hear the Scooby-Doo sound effects. This is incredible.
This is a bit of a one-sided matchup for sure. I mean, Roy is sitting in almost the mid-triple digits right now. But, I mean, the map is big enough that... you know, you know what? I don't know.
No.
Oh, it is actually enough. The map actually saves Roy there. So, but all right, Roy, okay, they both recover mostly because of the up smash or the up B from Roy. He actually saves Ganon. Ganon comes right back, kicks him right out the map. And most people are right.
Hammer.
Ganon managed to pull that one off. That was a very convincing win. I mean, in any other matchup, that Ganon Final Smash would have ended up taking Roy out, and it would have been a 2-stock. But very impressive finish, nonetheless, for Ganondorf.
Wow.
A win with the kick. And I don't think anybody sponsored Ganondorf. Did anybody sponsor Roy? It doesn't look like it. So
my mistake for not sponsoring Ganondorf. Oh my god!
Like I said, this is maybe Ganondorf's first win in a Smash tourney. So, and it's just one match, so you never know. But now we actually are closing it out. We've got our final matchup of the first round. I apologize for misspeaking last time. We've got a bit of a meta matchup. We've got Dark Samus versus Ridley. Same franchise. Ridley, obviously, previous winner of a Smash tourney event. Pretty strong, got a really good slide, does a lot of damage, but Dark Samus also is a frequent player in Smash Tourney. I would say, I don't think we've had a Dark Samus win, but Dark Samus can make it pretty far. I think this could definitely go either way, and they're both heavy hitters, so. If Ridley wins, you'll eat your right shoelace. Well, I mean, that's a little bit less impressive than your sock, but...
Oh, no, you misunderstand. Guillotine Danny here actually has shoelaces that tell them which shoe is which, and so it's actually going to throw off like the entirety of Guillotine Danny's life not having them marked.
Indeed. Maso, I'm just reading through your comment here. Are you saying that you're in favor of having the point per prediction, or you preferred it when it was easier to tell who's winning? I'm not sure if it's a positive or a negative, your comment, but you're not in favor. Okay, obviously, like I said, this is just like a version of scoring that I'm kind of trying out. If people agree, or people want to go back to you only get a point if you predict correctly, let me know. Obviously, things are a little bit different now because now that we have a consolation prize, even if you're getting predictions wrong, it won't be reflected in the leaderboard, or you won't get points in the leaderboard, but you'd still be entered that many times for the consolation prize. Anyways, that being said, you don't know an alternative version, so you love this version. Good to know. Keep me updated, guys. Like, obviously, and also feel free to reach out to me off stream if you guys have suggestions or you want me to change anything. Let me know.
And we are closing predictions.
Yep, predictions closed and match started. I think it'd be cool if you got more points for voting someone who's less favored. Yeah, I've thought about that. I think it might just be a little bit hard to calculate that.
And it would change immediately.
It could change anytime anybody votes. I have to give that one a little bit more thought, but it is definitely something that I've considered. And we start out, they both kind of go right off the map. We're kind of we're in like a space map, so this is kind of fitting for this duo here. All right. Okay, Ridley is doing a lot of damage to Dark Samus early, but Samus gets a free Pokeball here, unless, yep, we got Go-Go. Dark Samus decides to ride on the back of Go-Go, taking advantage of a little Easter egg. And Go-Go just jumps off the edge there. Ridley is playing this really well in space. Pun intended, I guess. Look at I mean, even with the recovery, Ridley is doing constant damage to Dark Samus, but he's spending so much time off the edge that we've actually got... this is Tiki, I believe. And this is one of the best assist trophies you can even get. We get... Is it enough? It is enough to take him out. So actually, the assist trophy saves Dark Samus from an early stock elimination, but Ridley evens it up right away. Yeah, this assist trophy is really strong. Okay, Ridley's got to be really careful. Okay, actually is saved by the map. And Dark Samus has got Final Smash. And Ridley can't dodge it, but actually is saved by the map a little bit. Can Ridley recover? Oh, actually misses his Final Smash. This is not looking good for Ridley anymore. Ridley had a serious percentage difference here.
That poor abandoned Pokeball up there. Ridley, are you getting
Ridley
it?
wants it.
Oh.
And it's Victini! Oh, that's the first time we've seen Victini, which was going to give Ridley the Final Smash again. But it's not enough. Dark Samus takes advantage of it at the very last second.
What a shock. It was over in moments.
Ridley's eliminated. Dark Samus moves on. That was almost really good for Ridley. Would have had a second chance at that Final Smash, but it wasn't enough. Well played by Dark Samus there. And unfortunately, I guess Gamey Katie had the Ridley sponsor. Medic had the... You had the Ridley sponsor.
I did have the Ridley sponsor. I really thought our big dinosaur was going to take it.
Unfortunately... And I honestly would have sponsored Ridley if I were playing, but I would have been wrong. And
I usually make a...
Sorry, go ahead.
I make a point to sponsor Ridley because I know that you can't play. So.
Oh, I very much appreciate that. I feel like I'm playing vicariously through the CPUs. And we move on to that aforementioned Blue Boy matchup. We've got Sonic versus Chrom. Sonic obviously had a pretty good performance against Steve. Got some good assist trophies for eliminations early. And we've got Chrom, who's obviously just a very successful fighter overall. And most people in a 2-to-1 ratio really feeling like Chrom's got this.
Wow, I have a very trusted source who has just informed me that user SmashTourney is actually using 2 controllers with his feet in order to make sure that these so-called CPUs actually fight each other. Tony, do you have any comments to into the public?
All I will say is that, in a manner of speaking, what Tarify said is actually true, because I am holding 2 Joy-Con controllers and I am getting the fight set up and simulated. So in a way, there's no falsehood there. Need to see the feet for proof? Well, let's see what Sonic will show us. I'm gonna close the predictions, start the match. We move on to the quarterfinals, and this is our first matchup. Kind of a fun one. Most people thinking Crom, but you never know. Most people thought Steve, and they were wrong. Oh, okay, no hits there for Sonic right off the bat. But does do a little bit of damage. Crom returning it right back. Oh, okay, they're, again, always playing off the edge. But both have pretty strong recovery. This is really risky, though. Okay, they both recover. This is all it is. It's just constant up B from both players on the left side of the stage.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Very tense gameplay there. Okay, but now it's all about even at 50% each. There's assist trophy in play. Sonic's gonna get it. Can he? Oh! Sonic can't recover because he recovered to go to the right side and just wasn't able to recover at all. Okay, so that's really good news for Crom. Assist trophy obviously dropped with it. There's a new assist trophy in play. And Sonic is okay. That's a nice hit. Sonic is pushing the assist trophy off. Gets Shovel Knight. This could be, I mean, this could be pretty dangerous. Shovel Knight respawns, falls right off again. Oh, and respawns for an instant KO on Crom. Sonic's got another assist trophy. We got Dr. Wily. And so there's 2 assist trophies actively playing against Crom right now. And Sonic's doing some chip damage too. Oh, we got a freeze. Crom's got Final Smash. Sonic's not even really that close to Final Smash. But another freeze.
Oh my god!
And Dr. Wily gets the elimination! So wow! Sonic pulls up...
and his assist trophies!
He did it!
Ridiculous!
That's what we're talking about. Anything can happen on the stream when you've got items enabled. Sonic takes huge advantage of that, and Crom actually falls in the quarterfinals, which not many people saw. But also, nobody sponsored Sonic, so this one is entirely benefiting the people who bet for Sonic. So, Jaguar out in first right now. Gigantic Pingu close behind. And lots of people with 15 or 14 points. So, all right.
Sonic really is treating these assist trophies like they're his own personal Chaos Emeralds. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, he's using them to great effect. We move on to quarterfinal match number 2. We've got Snake versus Link. A bit of a brawl matchup. Back when, I guess, in the Brawl days, I feel like a lot of people used to play Snake just for the taunt, where he goes in the box. And I don't know that we're going to see the CPU do too much taunting here, but it could be kind of fun. We've got a lot of people thinking Snake's got it right off the bat, and now we're right even up right when I said that. People are really, it's split, and I think that might be true. Both have potential for heavy hitting. Snake's probably got the range advantage. Lots of ways to do range damage here, and then... I don't know. I mean, Link has looked pretty strong. Link's last showing won a tournament. Can he do it again? He's trying.
I'm sorry. I thought for sure that you said Link's lat is showing, and I was like, I don't think his lats are out, actually. I'm pretty sure even his biceps aren't out.
You're right. He's completely covered.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. Well, that's about the minute up. Make sure to get those final predictions in if you haven't already. If you change your mind, I see Guillotine is not sure, kind of random. User Fifu changes his mind. Most people feeling Link. I'm going to close the predictions. We're going to get right into this one. Quarterfinal match number 2.
Let's see it.
Ooh, Mario Galaxy map. Got Gusty Garden Galaxy playing, one of the best songs from the game. Alright, Link's new bomb. I'm just not a fan of it. I missed the old one. Alright, okay, Snake. Unable to land that. But, oh, you know what? Link's got decent range on Snake, too. Oh, nice block from Snake. Link has 0% damage so far. Snake has landed nothing. We got all 3 hits from the sword for Link. This is looking really bad for Snake. They're playing off the map.
Oh my gosh.
Finally, Snake getting a little bit of return damage, and Link misses the up B.
Can I just say how satisfying it is to have them on the same sides of the screen as their predictions? That's just nice.
It's a rare occurrence, and Snake actually loses the assist trophy, which was Black Knight, which is one of the best assist trophies. Slow moving, ton of damage. Link doesn't even need it. Link gets Snake all on his own. Black Knight is slowly making his way over to Snake, and look at that major damage to Snake, 45% right away. Snake's got final smash. And he's, okay, Black Knight doesn't know where he's going. Link's gonna get hit, but actually, the stage layout is, you know, advantageous for Link there. It's kind of hard to get an elim on this one. Link's got his final smash. Elects to use it now. Oh. It's also not enough because of the stage layout. There's too much bouncing to, you know, alleviate the knockback a bit. We got Inkay. Actually, Snake dodges that. And now we've got Chef Kawasaki, right?
Mm-hmm. I believe so. Definitely Kirby Chef. Oh my gosh!
That's enough. Wow, surprising. No, actually, maybe not that surprising to most people. Link actually gets is that our first 2 stock of the night? Snake had a pretty poor performance, but Link is just able to... I mean, the Black Knight assist trophy helped a lot at the beginning of the second stock, but that's great news for Jaguar and Tribal K, who both sponsored Link, and now they're both in first and second place. So it's up to everybody else to catch these guys. Newcomers to the stream, but they know what they're doing. Familiarity with the meta. They know what CPUs can do it.
User Tarify is back on the board, and I'm right next to you, buddy. We'll get there.
All right, we've got matchup number 3 of the quarterfinals. We've got Byleth versus Samus. I don't really know. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people feeling Byleth. I think, you know, Byleth is always a good bet. Always a strong showing from Byleth. But my heart's with Samus on this one. I want to get that Samus versus Dark Samus matchup in the semifinals. Can we do it? Clearly, people don't think so, but I think it would be fun.
Well, there's also the fact that Byleth can gain a lot of ground. True. And definitely has a good mid-range. And again, we kind of come back to the fact that Samus is very fast and does have a good amount of far-range attacks as well.
Pingu's right. Who doesn't want that matchup? But $10, 10 smackers are on the line tonight. That's true. We do have Pingu with the Byleth sponsor. Needs this win to stay competitive with Jaguar and Tribal K. And I don't think anybody has Samus. So we'll see if people are able to pull this one off. You do anything for that matchup except lose out on Red Lobster Cocktail Sauce app. Okay, with that, we're going to close the predictions. We're going to start the match. Most people feeling Byleth. I think they're probably right. But maybe the assist trophies, maybe the items, maybe the gameplay will point to an advantage for Samus here.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right.
Oh, okay. This is the Tomodachi Life map.
Yep, and hopefully we'll see. We've got me in the... Oh, we got Sans as well. We got Sans and we've got me, Ridley, in the 2 apartments there. I like the shirt that Sans is wearing. Okay, honestly, they're trading off a little bit of damage here, but nothing that I would say is too impressive to start, although now Byleth is starting to do quite a bit of damage to Samus. Samus is not picking up the Pokeball, does get it, gets Ditto. Samus got Ditto in her first matchup, so we've got 2 Samus Dittos in 2 matches. Kind of lucky, although Byleth, wow, playing right off the edge with Samus there. But Samus Ditto is doing more than regular Samus is doing. Gives time for Samus to pick up the assist trophy, which we get Fatal Frame.
Ooh.
And I think they're maybe a bit too far away to take true advantage of this. Oh, I say that, but Samus actually gets a good hit on Byleth. Byleth in triple digits is not actually able to get in that camera shot. Blocks that damage. Okay. Did I know that Deltarune and Undertale have the same letters? Fun fact. That is a really fun fact. You're right. Samus gets the early elim. So we're all tied up. We're stage morphing.
Byleth is almost at Final Smash.
That's true. Good call out. And actually gets the elim on Samus right now. So this is a good spot for Byleth. Actually elects to use the Final Smash now when Samus has no percentage. And it only does 35%. So not super amazing. But, Byleth picks up Beware. Actually, that Beware hit gives Samus the Final Smash. But Beware is definitely one of the best Pokemon you can get. Actually, Beware hits Byleth instead by accident. Oh, Samus gotta be careful. Oh, it's not enough. It's not enough. Unfortunately, the Pokemon is just too strong there. Byleth walks away with the win after going down a stock, early. But that's okay. Most people thought it would be Byleth, and most people were right. We don't get the Samus Dark Samus matchup, but to be honest, we weren't guaranteed it anyways because the next matchup is going to be Ganondorf versus Dark Samus. All right, and on we go. We got Jaguar still in the lead. Pingu in second now with that sponsorship. So Tribal K right behind. The first place is definitely still in play. And it honestly could all come down to the finals because we may have Link versus Byleth in the finals. You never know. But on we move to match number 4. We've got... I didn't mean to open it right away, but that's okay. Feel free to make your predictions now. We've got Ganondorf versus Dark Samus. I jumped the gun a bit on that one. But most people, I would guess, will probably vote Ganondorf here. I think Ganondorf is maybe the more enjoyable CPU to watch. But it could go either way for sure. Dark Samus had a pretty good showing against Ridley. Had a bit of a comeback. And it seems like a lot of people are believing in Ganondorf.
It is so hard to say. These are both definitely beloved characters who have seen a lot of competitive play. It's getting harder and harder to predict these as far as because everything I know about Smash is getting turned on its head with these with some of these matchups. I really thought that Samus was going to use more of her range, use more of her laser, and we're just not getting it.
Yep, I mean, really, whenever you factor in items and stuff too, it can make a big impact. We've seen assist trophies in Pokemon have probably determined the outcome of most of the matches tonight. I'll say we're at about a minute, so make sure to get your predictions in if you haven't. See, we're only at about 11. I'll also mention, for anybody that's still listening, for the raffle, the rule is going to be that you have to be here in order to claim the prize. So keep that in mind. Hopefully you guys will stick around. There's only about 4 more matches left, so hopefully you'll be here. Hopefully you'll be here to try your hand at $5 in case you aren't able to compete for the top prize, like it's looking like Jaguar, Pingu, and Tribal are doing at the moment. But I'm going to close up the predictions. We'll worry about the consolation prize later. And we're going to start. Who gets the prize if the winner is gone? I'm going to re-roll. That's what I've decided. I have the ability to re-roll it on my end, and I will just re-roll it until somebody claims it while they're here.
2, 1, go!
Okay, New Donk City. Not home field advantage for either, although I would say this could be kind of fun. We could see some fun plays from Ganondorf here. Maybe some spikes or something whenever we do a bit of a stage transition. But not a huge factor right now. Okay, Pokeball in play. Ganondorf gets a bit of good damage. Samus with a well-placed block, but... Oh, we got Mimikyu. So now Mimikyu's gimmick, right, is if you're grabbed and you're over 100%, you will die immediately. And you can be damaged while you're in Mimikyu. Ganondorf with a nice big hit. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? It is! It is! Wow, instant elim. Really great Pokeball play there from Ganondorf. Like I said, the Pokemon are deciding it today. We've got Guile. And doing some flash kicks there. Some early damage. Ganondorf off to a very strong start here.
They did it. They took the Street Fighter out of the street.
All right.
Now, can she recover?
It seems like she can't. She's got a good grab, and she's doing a good job of keeping Ganondorf away from the main stage.
Oh, we do have Claw Bunny, which is proven to be pretty fatal as far as our last couple of tournaments go.
Very true. Only 3 uses, though. Oh, Ganondorf does get grabbed. Oh. Is it enough? Is it enough? It is enough!
Oh!
Arcade Bunny leaves now after getting that Elim. And we got Kamek. Dark Samus does land the final smash. Ganondorf's got his! Can he recover? Can he recover? He can. Now he's got final smash. Uses it now and misses.
What a whiff!
We got Nabbit. Nabbit is running away. And we got Dr. Wright. All right, not enough to take out Ganondorf. But now they got to be very careful here. We've still, man, Nabbit is still around. Okay, Ganondorf now deciding to actually kill Nabbit instead of Dark Samus. And all this time is actually just, you know, ending up doing damage. Okay, Nabbit is gone. All right, we got Swirlix back. We're back to New Donk City. Oh, Ganondorf with a spike. Oh, tries to land that smash early in anticipation, misses. Oh, Rocket doing some damage. Ganondorf's going to be left behind. Can he jump? He can't.
Ouch!
Ganondorf, unfortunately, left behind by the stage.
Absolutely shocking.
Left behind by the stage, Dark Samus with a win on that one. And now as we look at the leaderboard, things are starting to shape up because that is the last match of the quarterfinal.
Wow! Incredible!
Diakodark, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome back. And we look at this, and Jaguar's still in the lead. Pingu and Tribal are now tied for second place. We do have tiebreakers if, for whatever reason, things could happen. We could go into a tiebreaker at the end. I have tiebreakers. I'll explain it if we get there. But leaderboard is shaping up. I don't know that we have too many sponsors left besides, let's see, nobody sponsored Sonic. We've got a couple Link sponsors. We got a Byleth sponsor and no Dark Samus sponsors. So sponsorships, you know, definitely helping out the top 3 players on the leaderboard. But make sure to keep predicting for that consolation prize. We move on to the semifinals, and somehow, some way, Sonic has actually made it into the semifinals. I don't know that most people thought Sonic would make it here. I think at minimum, a lot of people thought Steve would beat Sonic, and obviously that was not true. And then if it was Game & Watch or Crom in the quarterfinals, you know, people thought that might maybe favor either of those fighters. But no, Sonic has continued to prove the disbelievers wrong. But, of course, he's up against Link. We got 2 Link sponsors. Link has looked very dominant. Link has our only 2 stock of the night. So, who's got it?
Well, and I think sometimes when Sonic succeeds, there and that's just for the brand in general, sometimes when Sonic succeeds, that just makes the people who, you know, put him down just hate him more and want to downvote him even more. No, we can't have Sonic doing anything good.
Very true. All right, get those final predictions in. We've got 3 matches left tonight. This is the first semifinal. It's split 50-50. This is the time to switch your vote if you're not believing, because about 6 people are about to miss out on a point. But I think everybody's had enough time. Closing the predictions, starting the match.
Captain Nemo says, "I will stand strong against that hog," to which I can only say, I've heard that about you.
Many people are saying this, as I would say. Okay, wow, okay, Link obviously...
Home advantage.
Yeah, he's got home advantage, he's got a lot of damage to start. Wow, lots of damage, and Sonic can't do anything.
Wow.
A little bit, actually, you know what? Chip damage, and now Sonic actually takes an early advantage here. How many times have I said advantage tonight? Too many. All right, assist trophy on the opposite side of the map. We can't even see what's going on, but Sonic actually coming back here. Shovel Knight makes a reappearance.
Shovel Knight and Link, best bro knights in blue. I'm all about it.
Very true. Although Sonic's got a little bit of speed on Shovel Knight here. Actually, you know what? Nope. Actually, no. That Shovel Knight buried Sonic in the ground, and Link took care of that. Oh, Sonic going off the edge. Can he recover? Can he recover? He can. Barely. Link actually sitting on high % damage here.
And we're at, what, Yoshi's Island?
We're on Yoshi's Island. Yep.
with an absolutely eeny-weeny stage.
It's pretty small. I don't know that this is great news for Sonic. Link is better in close combat, but Sonic is definitely holding his own on the second stock. He can get a Pokeball. Is it going to be good? We got Zoroark, so this actually could be really good for Sonic. This is going to act like a final smash without, you know, a super significant final hit. It's not enough, but actually Link's got final smash now. Sonic needs an Elim now.
Oh!
And he gets hit by the final smash. Oh, they're both going. Oh, Sonic! Sonic can't recover. He got the Elim, but it wasn't enough. What a crazy finish to that one. Sonic was almost in a really good position, almost had his final smash. But Link moves on to the finals.
What a match.
That puts Jaguar and Tribal K comfortably in first and second, but they're not secure just yet because we've got 6 points up for grabs in the next matchup here. In our second semifinal, we've got Byleth versus Dark Samus. Obviously, Gigantic Pingu could go back into the running if Byleth pulls off a win here. But can Byleth do it? Dark Samus has looked pretty good.
Wow, look at those votes absolutely fly in for Byleth.
Yep, lots of people feeling like Byleth has it. Now it's actually evening up a bit.
It's true that she does have a very commanding presence on the battlefield. We've seen her absolutely wipe the floor with her opponents this evening.
Yeah, you could say the same about Byleth. Or is that what you're talking about?
I did say that about
Oh,
Byleth.
I thought you were talking about Dark... Well, yep, you know what? I don't know why in my head I thought you were talking about Dark Samus. Maybe because the icon is for male Byleth, but I know that it's female Byleth. Get those predictions in, guys. This is an important one. This is going to determine probably what the top 3 looks like at minimum. Well, I guess we probably had the top 3 determined, but can Pingu stay in the running for the win here? Or will Jaguar or Tribal K run away with it? Let's find out. I'm going to close these predictions. I'm going to start this match. This will be a good one.
Loving the similar color schemes on these two. And we're on our Pikmin map.
Lots of blue fighters. All right, Samus playing off the edge to start, as these CPUs always seem to do. Good recovery from Byleth, though. Dark Samus
our favorite
a lot
stage
of damage
hazard.
early, though. Yep, one of the best stage hazards for sure. But I mean, okay, they're taking advantage of some of the stage right now. An assist trophy's in play. Byleth does get it. We got Alucard back for more.
Always a strong showing from Alucard.
Alucard is pretty good, especially on the edge of the map, because he's got this Bat Rush. And actually, Samus is out already.
Wow.
Byleth up in early stock. And Alucard is still sticking around to do more damage to Samus. But we stage morph into maybe a more Samus-friendly stage. And is this a Dark Samus Ditto? No, it's not. It's a Byleth Ditto. Okay. Well, I mean, this is a bit risky for Dark Samus. Dark Samus has a lot of ground to make up, and now is playing against 2 of the enemy. Electing to fight the Ditto instead of the main fighter, and we've got Inkay, and wow,
Ooh.
Just like that, Byleth, 2 stocks Dark Samus to make it to the finals. Now, the 2 fighters that have had a 2 stock in this tournament, Link and Byleth, and they are our finals matchup. And we take a look at this leaderboard here. This is it. It all comes down to this. Is it going to be a Link win, which is going to pretty much give Jaguar the win, or will it, or potentially Tribal K, depending on how predictions go and everything, or will Byleth win it and give Gigantic Pingu this win that he has been so desperate for since week 1 of the beta? I don't know. It is true. It's a sword fight. And we don't know who wins until we open up the predictions and get right into it. On to the final we go. As I've just alluded to, we've got Link versus Byleth. Really important. This is for all the marbles. Money is in play. This is for $10. This is a $10 money match. And wow, most people thinking Byleth has it, which is very surprising considering how strong of support Link has had all the way through the left side of the bracket.
Now these are the only two fighters in the entire bracket to have two stocked anybody.
Yep.
So I'm it's not surprising to see it flip-flopping back and forth so much. That being said, Byleth's style has definitely led to some quicker victories than we've seen from Link tonight, and that absolutely commanding presence she has that really allows her to take up a lot of space on the battlefield tends to make her a favorite, I think.
You know what? I kind of agree with you. I mean, Link has had some really, I think a lot of Link's victories have come from assist trophy and Pokeball usage. Can he use that to his advantage in this finals matchup, or is Byleth going to win on pure skill? Because this is the finals, I'm going to give you guys a couple more seconds. Make sure, get those votes in. Remember, as I'll say it, I've said it periodically throughout the night, every prediction that you make, whether it's right or wrong, gets you an entry into our raffle at the end for $5. Unless, of course, you win the tournament, then you are exempt from the raffle. But make those predictions. You know, it gives you a shot at $5, even if you're wrong and can't win the tournament. But it looks like everybody's in that wants to be. So I am going to close the predictions for the last time tonight and start this match where 2/3 of people say Byleth has got it, and yet I feel like the underdog has had it in a lot of cases tonight. Can Link do it?
3, 2, 1.
Nice and flat stage, largely.
A moving stage, though. Now, this is really... anything can happen in a moving stage. I think moving stages are my favorite ones to watch because people can get left behind. The CPUs will often play off the left side of the map when it moves. Pokeball left behind. Oh, is this enough? Byleth with an early Elim. This is looking really good for Gigantic Pingu. Can Link come back? We actually stage morph away. And we've got some serious stage hazard capability here.
Absolutely tiny static area here.
Yeah, lots of moving parts outside of the, like you said, the main static stage. And we've got Sheriff. Sheriff is a great assist trophy, lots of damage, lots of knockback, and Link is getting bodied by the Sheriff and by Byleth, and it's enough!
Oh!
It's enough! It's a 2-stock to win it! Byleth walks away with the win. That means,
wow,
in a very convincing victory, in a fitting victory for Byleth, ending with the 2-stock, Byleth gets the win, which means Gigantic Pingu walks away in first place today.
What a pummeling!
That was an impressive showing from Byleth in the finals there. And very close for Jaguar and Tribal K. You know, good try. Obviously making it to the finals, really great. But Gigantic Pingu is snarfing nefariously. But yeah, congratulations. That's very, very exciting. Let's see. How do we want to do this? I'm gonna show the ending here, so we can at least see this part through. See the game's built-in final animation. We've got Byleth as the winner. Gigantic Pingu finally earns that money that he's probably due, to be honest. One of my most reliable co-casters. It gets the win. So congratulations to Gigantic Pingu. I will reach out to you about your $10, and we will get that to you in one way or another. And then in the meantime, and I apologize, the music's going to cut out while I do this. I'm going to begin the raffle here. Capping the screen. I got to add music to this screen. It feels really weird to have no music. But as I mentioned,
it's drawing out the tension.
as I mentioned, you got to be here at the end in order to get the consolation prize. The way that it works is Pingu is not entered into this raffle because he won the main prize. Everybody else gets one entry per prediction that they made. Got to be here to claim it. And drum roll, please. And I'll do the rim shot because I don't have a drum roll sound effect. We got that. And Mike D 2203. Mike, if you're here, you got the win. Although I'm not 100% sure if they're here or not. Given that it looks like they... Actually, this is a pretty impressive raffle entry, to be honest. They played in 2 predictions, and they managed to get the thing, get the raffle prize. I'll give it about a minute. Mike, if you're here, say something in chat so I know, and I'll be able to reach out to you. All right, they aren't here. Yeah, it seems that way. You'll take it on your alt account? Well, I don't know. I probably should have started a timer or something. I'll give him till 8:24 Central. So we got 30 seconds. 30 more, at least. It's all your alt account. So, wow, that's really impressive. I guess everybody's going to walk away $5 richer today, except for Pingu, who gets 10.
All right, everyone. You get 1/16 of $5. All
right, 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Sorry, Mike. This is why you guys got to stick around. I'm going to draw again. User Fifu. User Fifu. And I know Fifu's here. He just sent a message. Congratulations to Fifu for that unclaim. If you know what, for the raffle, I'll allow it. If you don't want the money, you can forego it to somebody else. But otherwise, you earn this. So I'll let you say you can say it if you want, Fifu. I know last time you tried to unclaim the winning prize, but we can't do that. I'll let you, if you want to re-roll the raffle, you can. Otherwise, congratulations, you're $5 richer. Re-roll.
All right.
So generous from Fifu, giving everybody else another shot. And, okay.
Thank you, Fifu.
Thank you, Fifu. Gamey Katie. Wow, okay. Gamey Katie did message me before saying that she was going to win tonight. And thanks to Fifu's generosity, Gamey Katie actually gets the roll. So
there we go.
Congratulations, Gamey Katie. I'll reach out to you about your prize. Unless you want to re-roll too. But I don't think so. I think only Fifu would want to re-roll money. Congratulations. I'm just going to assume that you're going to take it, actually. I don't want us to keep re-rolling and re-rolling. Anyways, on we go. Ending the tournament. Congratulations to Gigantic Pingu. Round of applause. We got Byleth as the sponsor. So we actually got a sponsored win and 8 out of 15 correct. So better than 50% prediction odds there. A good showing. A strong showing all around. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Medic, thank you so much for your contribution, your quips, your comments. We'll be in touch about coming up with some more catchphrases for the fighters, which is a good reminder for everybody in the chat. If any of you have suggestions for the sponsor messages, like a quip or something to indicate, something to do with the CPU fighting on behalf of the viewer that sponsored them, let me know. I'd love to hear your ideas, your creativity.
Feel free to message either one of us, depending on who you have easier access to. We're more than happy to hear your suggestions.
Yes, indeed. I'll also mention, before we go, I've got my YouTube channel set up, which, of course, is not going to work. I guess maybe my Stream Elements is not working. But let me, I'm actually going to link it, just so that you guys can see, because I'm posting the VODs there.
But Link lost. Byleth won the tournament.
You're so right. Okay, here's the link to my YouTube in case you guys want to see the full VODs. I'm posting one a day until we catch up, and then I'll start posting the previous day's VOD probably the following day. So these streams are in there. They're full unedited, and you can go back all the way to our first beta stream. I also have I'll post it here just because I've never used TikTok in my life, but I am trying to maybe post some clips there, so that at some point maybe I can get TikTok chat involved in like live streams and get some more participation. Feel free to drop a follow there if you want. And of course, if you clip things on Twitch, let me know, and I'll maybe make them into TikToks as well. And that's about it. You could follow me on Twitter for updates about when I go live and anything if you want. I'm not super active on there, but
real quick before we go.
Yeah, of course.
Can I point out the fact that Game & Watch's face icon, since it faces the other direction from his head, like they're facing each other, it almost looks like he's like doing a little thumbs up, like, yeah, it's gonna be me.
That is true. Or he's about to eat his own icon. One or the other.
I like that.
All right. Anyways, guys, I won't drag it out too much longer. Congratulations to Pingu. Congratulations to Gamey Katie. And thank you, Fifu, for the reroll. I'll see you guys next Tuesday for another stream. Have a good evening.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Adios. Good night.